Hello everyone, welcome to Day in Life Aboriginal, and also welcome to my channel. Today is still October 29th, with Love 2. And talked about it, what's going on and stuff. So it's like 3:45, 4 o'clock. My cousin should be coming back home from work. His girlfriend, wife, or whatever he's gonna call her. She showed up first. She's back home. Shortly after that, he shows up, and they're there, and then she's like waving and stuff. And within like 15 minutes, half hour, whatever she was doing at the house, she came over. It's weird that they seem to have beer all the time. They have beer ready, and decided to have bring a few beers and sit and talk with my dad and my uncle. So it's 4 o'clock, and around. Oh, no, actually, no, 4:15 is when she went by. And about 4:30, 4:45, she came there, and then shortly after, the cousin, I guess he was probably having his dinner. And I'm not too sure what he was having. I can't remember now. What was he having that day? I don't know. Oh, lasagna. She made the store-bought lasagna, and they cooked it all up, and she had like small piece, he had a small piece, and wasn't too sure if he wanted to save it and some of that, so you end up bringing over the remaining like more than half of the thing, and it's like a container maybe like that, so half of that, there's like 2 big chunks. I guess my uncle, he can't really eat it because he was diabetic, and he's following this and that, and blah blah blah. So the cousin brought over 2 plates and a couple of forks, like disposable plates and disposable forks. And this thing here, it's a tin on there, still nice and warm. And I said, "Hey, Daddy, want a piece? Because there's enough for 2 of us here." He goes, yeah, I don't know. I said, come on, Dad, this is lasagna. He goes, "Oh, it's lasagna?" So we decided to have some lasagna. I had some lasagna. Listen to the radio, shooting the crap, sitting around for like another hour. It's 6 o'clock, I guess. 6 o'clock. Just sitting around and shooting the crap and talking stuff, and got the one cousin's girlfriend from the like one across like the whole field to the back there, and his girlfriend was like, "Oh, you got the screen door up?" He goes, "Yeah, I got the storm door up." He goes, "Who put that up for you?" He goes, "Me, and then my dad." And I said, "Well, it was really my dad, I just helped hold it up, and then he put the screws in it and put it in. It actually was really smooth, like it was just the right fit, because you had to put that little piece there for that latch to lock into the thing, and that the other thing, it goes to the door, and there's like a springy thing to the door frame itself, and then connects to the door, the storm door, and then there's a chain too to stop it from going out and actually breaking that, which is like air shock thing. So it was put in stuff, but before all that, we had to take down the mesh. I forget what it was called. It was in a box. We ended up putting up. It's like a screen, and then when you go in, and then it flops out, it would like go click 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 to magnets. Or if you go in, it just flop out and go click 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 magnets, and keep the bugs out, or dogs or whatever, in the screen there. So he hit me down to take the trim off, because you did the trim on there and different screws and stuff. So we're zipping them off with the drill. So my uncle was like, "I don't really need that now." I goes, "I'm thinking about changing the front too and put a screen door in the front." My dad's like, "I bet you're gonna ask me to do that too." But then before that, he was saying like, "Oh, I got a screen. I got the storm door when are you gonna put it in? And like, didn't ask him like, can you put it in for me? And blah blah. blah. It's like, oh, when are you gonna put it with me? And I got it down in the basement. And you can do that. And like, time goes by, and I'm bugging and bugging and bugging. So there's really nothing to do on the 27th anyway. So did the storm door. So having like a little bit of lasagna and some. My uncle bought the other kind of pop. It was green, and I forget, kind of like natural sugars or something like that. It's not your normal sugar. It's kind of a different kind of sweetening sugar and stuff. It was a green can anyway. I had like 3 of those while I was there. It's only like 28, and then going down to like 22 degrees. So I think, let's see, I think we ended up leaving around 7:30, 8 o'clock, getting dark enough. Between my uncle and my dad, drank a bunch of beer. Dad wasn't really into drinking a lot of beer. He's mostly occasional kind of thing. So after leaving, I think there was still like 4 to 8 bottles left. He says he's going to head back home. He's getting tired because he's sitting on this bench and there's no back support, so his back's getting sore, his legs are getting sore too, the way he's sitting and stuff. And he said, I think it's time for him to head back home. Back sore a little bit. So, took my dad driving. He goes, hey, you want to drive? And he was like, oh, yeah, sure. I drove a couple times before, but that was like last month. And I'm like, yeah, I'll drive for you. So I got out there, and then, waiting for that one car, because the car was like off in the distance, and it won't take long from when you do see it to actually go by. It was going like 120, 130. Let that go by, and then this other car, coming on this way, let that go by, and he goes, what are you waiting for? I said, no, nothing, just let the cars go by. They think this is a highway and stuff. He goes, oh, okay. So I pull out and stuff like that, and throw on my lights, and then continue driving down the street. Just driving normally and stuff like that, and coming up to the lights, I'm only doing like 40, 50, and come up slow to the light, throw my blinkers. Somebody else went up to turn around me, and then the other person came across this way, so then we had to go down the street this way, turn, nicely and stuff like that, go down that way. My dad's, he's just sitting there, like, listening to music, kind of like dozing off, because he's a little bit tired, a little drunk and stuff. Drive on down the street, pass by 1, 2, 3 houses, church, house, another house, and then the next, and then another house, and then there's my dad's driveway, and then you gotta go all the way in. We're like, or my dad's, this house here is like half a mile off the road. I swear it's like half a mile road because it's far. And with these potholes not really, fixed, to just drive down this, down the laneway, it's not too fast. Because I know you fixed the muffler and stuff, but I don't want to act like, that's a brand new muffler and I don't need to worry about it. Let's just plow through this laneway. Don't drive like that. I don't drive crazy. So I'm just going down laneways, slow enough, and then coming up on a side high curb, and then, the car, is driving down, and then that hole right there, and the cars, or the 4x4 is like that, and then straightens out, and then I go to the center, continue off the rest of the. I'm way past half though. I'm way past half. And I go towards the field instead of going towards the gravel because there's a big, rut down that way too. And I go up and I pull up to the front of the house, and I go, just in line with the cars, and then a little further up because that's where he sits right there, and he's like 3 or 4 feet away from these other silver cars because now he's got 3 silver cars sitting there. And then I was like, hey Dad, we're here, Dad. oh, okay. Because did I drive back? I said, no, I drove back. He wanted me to drive back, so I did. She says, okay. So, I shut off the car, realized I forgot to, put up the windows, so I had to turn the key over again, put up the windows, and make sure, his arm's not on the door, on the window itself. Put the windows up, and he's just still sitting there, like, just like that, and he's kind of like dozing off a little bit, and he's either passing out or tired. And I'm like, well, the windows are up, bugs aren't going to bug him. If he's going to pass him in the 4x4, then so be it. Something that just let him sit there. So I slammed the door hard, and he was like looking towards me, and I said, started waving him. So then he was like, opens the door, shuts it. I push the key to lock it. He's got his one little small bag. It's like a blue bag, and he puts his wallet and his keys and some medications and paperwork and stuff like that. And it's all in this little bag. So he's like hanging on there. He's kind of stumbling around. And he goes, oh. It's like his back is sore. Like, oh. So he's like slowly, going towards the house. And I'm not too far from the stairs because, we're a little closer to the stairs because of the row of 3 cars. And he's making his way closer to the stairs and stuff, and he's like hanging on to the front of the car and stuff. He's hanging on to the front of the car, and then he gets around, and he got big railings, big railing on one side, so he slowly going up there. He goes, oh, I got sore legs. So I'm already up on top of these stairs onto his deck, open up the door, and so that, waiting for him to go in there and make sure he doesn't fall on the stairs or anything like that. Makes his way in there, goes down there, and he plops really hard on the office chair. He does this all the time. He'll close his thing and flip on a bunch of lights, take off my shoes, and he sits there, watching TV, trying to flip to the TV. And I'm at the end of this video. So if you guys do like this video, please do hit the like button. Please subscribe to me. Make sure it's my channel, might benefit you, might benefit me. Please do tell your friend to family with me. Thank you for viewing this video. Tell me you guys watched it. I'll be on this day, morning, night. And remember, it's better to be Aboriginal than original.
Yeah.